I would say that I'm really appreciative of my grandma because I would not be here today if it wasn't for her. So this is my grandma Carmen, and she's my grandma from my dad's side, and this is when she at my quinceañera, she gave me my necklace and like my earrings, which is just kind of like symbolizes, I don't know, like me going into womanhood. So my grandma was actually born in Colombia, and she moved to Panama when she was little, so she likes to say that she's Panamanian even though she's really not. But she got married at a really young age and she had 4 kids, and her husband passed away, which was my grandpa, when she was about like 20 years old, and so she actually had to learn how to work and learn how to take care of 4 kids and not be a stay-at-home mom because that's all she was allowed to do back in the age.
I know my grandfather loves to garden. He loves to take care of nature and stuff like that. My grandmother loves to watch her grandchildren and cook for the family. My mother's side, my grandparents are deceased due to the genocide in Cambodia.
I did learn a lot from her because she did battle cancer for a long time, and she actually came out of that and she only had about like 6 months to live, and then she actually was cancer free for like 10 years after that. So I really just learned to have faith even when it seems like there's no faith to be found.
They would always try to instill in me to always take care of my little cousins, the small ones and the ones who are older, always to, look out for family, family first before everything. And that's what I really appreciate.
My favorite memory with my grandma was when I was in high school. I was a really big soccer player, and on one game I actually got stepped on, cleated on my shin really hard, and I came home and I had a really big bruise, and my grandma decided to vapor rub on my shin, and she was just really upset. She was just like, man, if I was at that game, that girl would have seen it from me, she would have had it from me. And I was just laughing really hard. I was like, Grandma, chill, it was just a game, it's all part of the game.
Back in high school, she always teach me how to make traditional Cambodian meals and stuff, so we really bonded through that.
Grandparents are really important, I think, in our day and age, because they do have that little bit older wisdom that us younger folks need.
They're the nicer version of our parents, I think grandmothers and grandfathers love their grandchildren. It's just a different type of love. Ask their story, ask their journey. It could surprise you to find out who they were as a child, or who they were as a teenager or a young adult.